What's going on, guys? It's me, your boy, Flash Jones, back again with another video. And today, I got something special for you guys, some interesting news. And as you guys can see by here, by this giant box, I got something else special today. All right. So that being said, let's jump right on into this video. All right. So, like I said, guys, got something else special to show you guys. Okay, and if you guys had for those who have seen, I believe it was the either the bridge video of the first bridge that's in the far back there by the diesel house. I believe it was that video, but I shared something that you should see in this video, and you probably picked it up from the description, whatever, doesn't matter. But as you guys can see here, I have all of the wood that I need to start, or as far as benchwork goes, I have all the new wood that I need to get the benchwork up and completed. I did spray paint it the same color of spray paint that I used for diesel house. I didn't spray paint it in its full. There was no really need to do all that. I just wanted to get a light coat down for two reasons: just to get some primer down on it to kind of help seal it up a little bit so that it would help with the warping, and to give a little color so that I wouldn't have to do a bunch of painting or anything. But that was the whole idea behind that. This is kind of my work area over here. I kind of had to make some room for this giant box, so everything kind of got pushed over there. Also, in the midst of getting the bench work situated, I made some extra cuts, and I got my power area set up. I don't really think I'll need the DB5 at all, as small as this layout is. But what I'll kind of explain what my plan will be. And as you guys can see, the shape of the layout, okay, it's pretty much a giant U. Okay, for the most part, they're going to be a set of tracks running around the outer perimeter in the shape of a U. So let's say it starts here at this corner, gonna come around, go around, through the back, okay, keep going, come around the front, and back to where we started right here. That is essentially what it's gonna be. What I am also doing is, because you guys can see bridges here, I got something else that I needed inside this box that I'm going to open and show you guys that I needed to kind of get started. And I had to wait till I got it to see what the spacing was going to be like, how much space I was going to need for it, and where I was going to be able to start off the track. Okay. So what's going to happen is, let's do it on this side since we got more clear space. Wherever it's possible, because what it is risers that I have in here to take me up to the bridge. Wherever that ends off at will be a switch, okay? There will be a switch that kind of breaks off. One will be going straight, one will break off to the left, okay? And then the track that runs around the back will be going through a tunnel. And when it comes out from under the tunnel, there'll be tracks that come out under the bridges to service the diesel house and the staging yard. Okay, I'm not gonna get too detailed because obviously there's no photos to show you. It's all in my head. That's kind of how I like it sometimes, because I can change it on the fly. I don't have to worry about printing anything. But that's a kind of rough idea of what'll be happening on the layout. Essentially, it's a U. The track's gonna go on a U. For about half of the layout, it will be, so to say, double track, so to say, but it won't be a double track layout. For this sheet of plywood here is only 36 inches, which means that I can only get a 18-inch radius curve. And on this one here, it is, I believe, 42 or 44 inches wide. So I can get a little bit more of 18, right around a 21-inch radius curve. But on this sheet here, I can only get an 18-inch radius curve, and it's fine with me. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And now we're gonna look into the box and see what I got going on here. Now, I already had to take some stuff out because I wanted to get started on it. One of them being the bridge, the second bridge that I'm pretty much done with. I just got to get the top pieces in. Okay. And honestly, now having built that first one back there, I literally did this in about 2 days. All that. And it's not like it's a lot. It's not like it's an achievement or anything, but it wasn't hard. Once I knew what I had to do, I started from where I felt was the best starting point, and I went for it. And just to give you a heads up on where I started at, instead of starting with all the side pieces, I started with the bottom girders. Not these pieces here. Okay, no, I'm talking about the girder pieces. These cross braces that you see here, the vertical ones that run the length. Started with that first. Okay, once I got on there, then I got the side girders in. Okay, once I got that on, then I put these little supports on that run along the bottom. Then I went on and got the front pieces on, these small plates, and the last thing I got to do is get the top and the shoes on. So that was that. That was also inside this box. As I just said, I had to get 2 sections of risers. Okay, so I got 2 sections of risers. I got 2 tone portals. Okay, some more rail joiners. That one's pretty obvious. I'm gonna take some of that. And then I got 2 sets of bridge piers, because I'm gonna be needing those. And also 25 pieces of concrete super flex track. Okay, I made it just in case you guys are wondering. I did make a video on why I prefer the super flex track and concrete ties, and on my other layout when I did that video on track. So if you guys want to watch that, go ahead and go watch that one. No need to really explain everything all over again, but I got that. That's what I wanted. And like I said, that is what was out. Oh my God, that is what was in this box. And also this bridge was in this box. And although it didn't come together with this box, I had another order, which was this Intermountain ES44 C4. Ooh, I dropped it. Yeah, ES44 C4 from Intermountain. And I got all this from TrainWorld, obviously. Now, TrainWorld. Just want to give you guys a heads up. I have now had the absolute worst experience with TrainWorld. Worst experience. And judging by the size of this box, judging by everything that you've seen in it, the products, this order comes out to be $210. Okay? The locomotive obviously is about $230, $225 about. Okay, so combined, I'm looking at about $430. Oh, let me rephrase that. $440 combined. And I had the worst experience. Pretty much, the customer service representative that I was talking to told me that she wasn't feeling well that day, and that I could call back and talk to the manager, and she pretty much hung up on me. She didn't even give me. She didn't even explain to me what was really going wrong with the order. She just told me that she wasn't feeling well because for whatever reason, and she hung up the phone. Like I told Anthony, it doesn't matter if I'm spending $10 or $10,000. Every time that I've called TrainWorld, I've had an issue, and it is disrespectful, and it is terrible that I have to deal with it because you guys aren't providing me with the service. I'm spending money with you guys, therefore you owe it to me to send me what I want and be respectful about it. Now, that doesn't mean that I get to be disrespectful. Definitely not. I'm not a disrespectful person, and like I've told Yana on the phone, if I've ever come off as being disrespectful to you, then I apologize. I've said that to pretty much everyone that I've talked to. But in the end, I always still have gotten disrespected or been done wrong, and it's terrible. So with that being said, I did talk to Anthony Jr. So to you guys, if you guys are having issues, okay, call in and ask to speak with Anthony Jr. He should be able to take care of any issue that you're having. For this order, it wasn't gonna have free shipping, but Anthony got me the free shipping on this order for this big box. So thank you to Anthony. But like I told him, it still doesn't change for the fact that I was completely disrespected by the customer service representative Diane. because she wasn't feeling well that day doesn't give her the right, because she's not giving me money. I'm giving you guys money. I'm putting money in you guys' pockets. Okay. If everybody stopped buying from TrainWorld, they go broke. Okay. So they need to have a little bit more respect. They need to humble themselves and realize that they don't need to be mean to us when we're the ones putting food on their table. Because if we stop buying stuff, they don't get any income, they go broke. All right. So I was going to show you guys what I had in this order, what I had going for the layout, and share this little terrible experience. And I have to have a little rant about that. But I feel like that's one thing that needs to get addressed, because people need to understand that they're not going to treat us customers, us model railroaders, like we're pieces of trash. Okay. That's not going to happen ever. And if it does, we're going to go to their boss. We're going to get it fixed. All right. So today, I'm off today from work. I plan to get a lot of stuff done. Hopefully, I can get a lot of stuff done. And I'll pretty much show you guys where I leave off at when I got to go back to work. Okay. So, one last look at the layout. So, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. Peace.